Okay guys, just following on from, obviously getting your gravatar, and you want to go and put your links out there. And from a couple of days ago when I mentioned using social media, one, it's free, two, it gives you practice on the web, and you've got to get your name out there somehow, and doing it once and then being able to utilize all of these accounts, that's what it's all about. So the best thing to do for you right now is to put your name or your company, but really put your name out there and see fortunately, when you're putting it in for the first time, your name may not come down here, which means someone's been searching my name quite a few times. Now the reason you actually set up all of these profiles is so that you can try and fill as much as possible on the first page of Google. Now as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6. So see how we've got Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, all of these. What you're trying to do is when someone actually Googles you, they're going to find you in some form across the web. Now remember, it's very similar to a CV when you were going for your first job. You go in there and you put down the criteria of where you're at, what your background was, and this is the key, is you're trying to get yourself out there, and then the first thing an employer is going to do these days is they're going to Google you, and they're going to want to know and find out everything there is to know about you. Now, if I was looking at employing someone right now, I would definitely be going onto Google, and for the sake of simplicity, because there's several tools that I use to actually check someone out. That'll come later, guys. So what I will do is just use Explorer in this case, because it hasn't got my SEO tools on there. So if I put my name in again, it's great, because look, it's an option that Google have been putting up there. So sorry about that, this is a little bit cleaner. And you see that my 15-hour work week, been on the web for a while, so that's the first thing that should pop up. So here I've got my name under Twitter, my profile set, 15-hour work week under Twitter. I've got MySpace under my name, and professionally, hey, I have a professional background, and I've got a LinkedIn profile there. These are just other directories that are out there, but Facebook is there. I'm on Entrepreneur. There's a biography. Now I've been trying to knock this poor man, Dr. Gail Buchanan, off. Look, it's just interesting who you're going to get when you put your name in there, and that's the idea. Is as an employer or someone who's going to do business with you, they're going to Google you, and they're going to Google your name, they're going to Google your company, and they're going to want to know more about you. So if you, for me, I'm looking to see if someone is afraid of the net, because if you don't have the common profiles up there, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, I'm going to wonder whether or not you're going to be able to embrace technology, so to speak. So these are the reasons why you put your profiles up on Google. So it's not only page 1, I will always check out page 2 and see what your, how balanced you are. And hey, that's what it's about, because we used to look at CVs, well, now we go on the net. So if I put in 15-hour work week, let's just see what happens. And I'm putting 15-hour work week, return. Let's see what that brings up, and then do you mean? So they're looking at something with a space. It doesn't matter. See, like I'm still there, and 15-hour work weeks that got their tips. So remember when I said to you, when you put those links in underneath your video, Google owns YouTube. They're going to pick up on what it is that you've put in that description part, and they're going to pop you up there underneath your company name. So that's fantastic to have that. But because my site, 15-hour work week, was up before the YouTube videos I started putting out there for the team, if you're new and you've got YouTube videos on there and you've got your name or your company name in there, Google are going to choose to put videos up here first. So that's why you put profiles, and we get all these profiles up in what they call high profile sites. So that's Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, MySpace, and that's why we're going through this exercise right now. So slowly, gently, get your profiles all set up, and I'll take you through each of them as best I can. So yeah, it's a little bit of work, but if you do one profile a day, look, you'll be done in days. So that's fantastic. So talk to you soon.